segment of Health World News, we take a look at Vigorelle, a breakthrough product that's improving women's sexuality physically, emotionally, and psychologically. To help us learn how this is possible, we're fortunate to have with us Dr. Michael A. Carter, a clinical psychologist specializing in couples therapy for more than 10 years, and Marcela Fernandez, a marriage and family therapist, also in practice for many years. Welcome, both of you.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
Let's get right to it. What are some of the common issues women face in dealing with their sexuality?
Well, for one, Lisa, everyday life, family, home, demanding careers drain away so much energy. There's often little left for sex.
Vaginal dryness is another issue that affects many women, making sex uncomfortable and even painful. Also, the difficulty or inability to reach an orgasm can dampen the enthusiasm for sex.
Sometimes medications, stress, or health challenges can interrupt a woman's natural responses.
Whatever the reason, if a woman experiences a low sex drive, there is diminished pleasure in her lovemaking, and low pleasure brings low sexual self-esteem.
Self-esteem issues can diminish arousal and pleasure further. It becomes a cycle that affects relationships and life in general.
Well, before Vigorelle, my sex life was pretty not much there.
You want to have sex, I'm in love with my boyfriend, and we had a great sex life. It's just being tired and working all day, and you know, I'd rather sleep.
I actually have been having problems for a few years.
I was a little skeptical, to be honest, to start using Vigorelle. I thought, yeah, this isn't going to work. Even though I had read the research and, you know, everything looked like, okay, well, it's a possibility. So I had a lot of hope.
Vigorelle changed everything. Our overall relationship is completely different. Now that we're using Vigorelle, he's happier because I'm happier.
It's even kind of given me so much confidence that I'm trying new things in the bedroom and trying new things on him, which he definitely enjoys.
Instead of not wanting to have the experience, I have a desire. I have the want to actually have sex instead of the desire to try to avoid the subject completely.
You don't really notice it until you start having great sex, and then you realize, wow, you know, I wasn't that happy before. It really does make a difference.
So how does Vigorelle address and solve these issues?
Sure, Lisa. Vigorelle is a high-quality topical sexual enhancement cream that uses pure botanical extracts and naturally derived ingredients to provide powerful sexual sensations in a woman's body. It raises feelings of arousal and sexuality.
Vigorelle is just the sort of product I was looking for and to recommend to my patients. It combines natural botanical extracts and therapeutic nutrients with natural skin permeation enhancers, creating an innovative transdermal delivery system so that these important ingredients stimulate a woman directly where it counts, boosting her sexual energy and confidence.
And as you said, confidence has a lot to do with the woman feeling sexy.
You know, confidence enables women to be open to having deeper and stronger orgasms.
Speaking as a woman and not as a professional therapist, I understand how sexuality defines a great part of who we are as females. There is a great deal of research showing sexuality is both a mental phenomenon as well as a physical one. Vigorelle can improve greatly one's overall sense of womanly well-being,
which I imagine has to affect the way their partner feels.
Exactly. Vigorelle not only amplifies a woman's urges, it also inspires and stimulates her man to satisfy those urges.
The result? Better orgasms. From one woman to another, I can attest to that.
Well, that's an endorsement if ever there was one.
Because my patients come back to me with glowing reports of Vigorelle's effectiveness, I feel comfortable in recommending Vigorelle publicly.
I also recommend Vigorelle to all my female patients who desire heightened sexual arousal and more powerful orgasm.
This has been Lisa Ligon for Health World News.